And she's back. And I am back. So here I am, back to talk to you guys. And I'm just getting over some laryngitis. So my throat, I couldn't even speak on Saturday. So this is a much better improvement after being out in the hurricane and that crazy ass storm. So I had the funniest video idea. Like it was so crazy, and you're gonna see just how ironic this whole thing is. Like literally the video that I was gonna make last week was gonna be why exes can be friends. Okay? So it wasn't gonna be like, oh no, exes can't be friends. It was gonna be, yeah, I'm rolling up my sleeves for this. Why exes can be friends. And that was just going off of me that I had with some exes, and how like you can talk to someone every day and get to a point where you know this person is a stranger is closer to you. So yeah, a stranger or an acquaintance can be closer to you than an ex. Just fixing my bow right there. So while I was gonna make a video like that, literally within the week, shit went down. Like within that week, and this was last week, which is so crazy. So if anyone follows me on Periscope, which I Periscope, same name, This Evil Bunny, on Sundays around 9. I didn't this week because I was, sick, my throat. But that was the question of the day is, can exes be friends? And some of you guys came in and said that, like, one guy was like that he sang at his ex's wedding, which just that's kind of crazy. But pretty good relationships with their exes, or it was the opposite, that people didn't have good relationships with their exes. Like, so for me, I just wanted to make this video and come back, and I feel like completely frazzled. I just want everyone to know I'm just like 1,000% frazzled. So this is what ended up happening. So I had an ex who I was very close to because we had been friends since we were kids. His cousin was also my close friend growing up, so that's kind of like how we met. And for the most part, I don't have ultimately really bad stories with my exes. Like, not like stories where, like, oh my God, I don't talk to him ever. Like, I don't have those sort of stories when it comes to my exes. But I feel I'm really upset because now he's kind of messed that up for me. So, flashback a couple of years. This particular ex I hadn't talked to we haven't been together for 5 years. 5 years. Right now he is married. I don't know if they're legally married or if they're just like hood married. But they're married and they have a kid. And I found out about this maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It's not because me and him are in contact. I considered us cool. He had considered us cool, but he has like a crazy baby's mama. So I don't know if that's his wife. I know that this is his child's mother. And I know that she has severe emotional problems. So maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, as a friend, I just kind of was catching up on him, his issues, or, things I knew about him, and telling him a little bit about me. I get a message on Facebook later that night, like, oh, are you still feeling me? Are you into me? If we wanted to get back together, is that something you'd like to do? Mind you, I had already talked to him earlier that day, so it was weird for him to be asking me that. Plus, the type of vocabulary this person was using didn't sound like my ex, so it was weird. Like, he would never ask me something like that. It was weird. So I found out that this was like a setup from his current girlfriend to try and find out if I was trying to get back with him or something like that. So it ended up being a really big thing. He was apologizing profusely. He was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I left my phone out. And, she shouldn't have contacted you. I'm sorry if that offended you or if it, insulted you or hurt you. And I just thought, oh, this is weird. And then he started talking to me again, just a lot about them and like what she was telling him. She was telling him, oh, why don't you go back to her? Like, obviously you're happy with her. Obviously you're missing her, something like that. And at this point, I'm trying to exit out of the situation because I'm not trying to mess up their relationship. I was the one who chose to leave the relationship in the first place. So I wasn't trying to do that. So I wasn't trying to respond to him, but he kept kind of pulling me in based on what she was saying. Then he kept asking me questions about a picture. Now, mind you, this is a picture of me and him holding hands at my formal in 2008. I have hundreds and hundreds of pictures on Facebook, and he said that the girl wanted me to take down this photo of us holding hands in 2008. From 2008. At this time, this is 2012. I was like, no. I don't understand. Like, if it's that much of an issue, I'll unfriend you. And, you can untag yourself. Like, there's many ways for this picture to disappear. I'm not going to allow someone that I don't know. That's also kind of, insulting to me to tell me to take down a picture so that you can pretend like it didn't happen. He can untag himself, honey. You know what I mean? We don't have to be friends. So it just kind of ended up where, like, I unfriended him. I was like, just deal with her. But he kept messaging me. And then after a while, he started saying some inappropriate things. So I understood why she would be upset or angry. After a couple of days, the messages stopped both from him and from her. And I was really, really happy about that. Okay, so flash forward to last week. So last week, I'm going to say last Sunday, he refriended me. Now, mind you, all of this had gone out of my head. I wasn't really thinking about her or him or any of that stuff. So when I got that friend request, I just accepted it because I was just like, oh, it's him. We were always cool. It's fine. I don't plan on talking to him. But if he just wants to be my friend on Facebook, fine, whatever. I don't care. A few days later, like that Tuesday or Wednesday, I get a comment on that same picture from 2008, saying, why do you still have this up? Obviously, you're thinking about me if you have this up. Can you take this down? I was so offended because I was like, first of all, you friended me. You friended me. Like, obviously, you're trying to harass me on some level. Like, who are you to come out of nowhere asking me about these pictures, like a picture from over 5 years ago? Like, are you crazy? I'm like, look, I'm going to unfriend you, all right? Because we are not going to be friends. You're going to be untagged, the whole thing. And you can pretend like this picture never happened, if that makes you happy. And then it went into my head, wait, this is probably not him. This is probably her. So then I unfriend him and everything. And I get a message, like literally like 2 or 3 minutes later, along the lines of, you ugly bitch, I'm so happy we're not together, it's obvious you're still obsessed with me. Mind you, this person friended me. You're still obsessed with me, and, I never want to, and it's like a lot of personal things that happened between me and him, which makes me feel like he either told her, which I know he's the type to do that because he's the type of guy to tell his new girlfriend a lot of BS about his old girlfriend that is positive as a way to kind of control his current girlfriend. So I feel like he kind of hyped me up a lot so that he can control her. But instead of being able to just control her, it just made her crazy. It made her contact me when me and him have not had contact in years. So I was like really nervous and scared and like all shooken up and everything. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? First of all, I broke up with you, okay? Secondly, you refriended me, so obviously I'm the one on your mind. And guess what? You won't be able to talk to me anymore because you're blocked, okay? And I blocked him, or I bombed her. And then right when I blocked him, in my head, I was like, maybe this is his girl. Maybe this is her. Maybe this is her. Maybe this is not him. And then I was just like, but I'll never know now because he doesn't have my new number. I changed my number since 2008. He doesn't have my new number. I don't know if he remembers it. And now he's blocked. Like, and I was like, what if she did all that and kind of antagonized me and harassed me as an attempt so that I could block him, so that it could completely block ties between me and him forever. And I thought, smart. Crazy bitch, because we have not spoken in forever. But smart, And then it started to really sink in, because I was like, well, if it was her, I understand. She's just insecure and psycho, But then if it was him, that really bothers me, because he never talked like that to me. He never cursed at me. If I'm dating you, I'm not going to address direct curses to you. I don't do that. And that doesn't happen to me either. I don't allow that. That's too disrespectful. So he knew never to talk to me like that. So for him now, 5 years later, to go crazy on me, maybe it was him. Because he said some personal things that only me and him would know. Therefore, on top of the fact that maybe she told him, he told her, but I don't know. In my head, I was just kind of racking my brain is, what if it was him? Like, it kind of bothers me a bit. Like, whatever the goal was, that day the goal was to upset me, because obviously this person was very upset. So I don't honestly know what to make out of it. I know I was upset because, like, how are you coming to me? Like, it doesn't make sense on so many levels. Like, it doesn't make sense on level one, I haven't talked to him in years. Two, whatever issue you're having with him, whether it's fidelity or otherwise, I had heard that actually she cheated on him with her first son's father. And so maybe she's projecting because she knows she's a cheater. I never knew him to be a cheater, but who knows who he is now. Or he just wanted to fuck up my day, or maybe he's just mad that we're not together anymore. I don't fucking know. But still, in the back of my mind, I'm like, it's this bitch. I really don't know. I really 100% don't know. Either way, they're both fucking crazy, and I want nothing to do with either one of them. And secondly, like, seriously, bitch, like, how lame is that? Like, coming after the girl when I know... First of all, the only way I would take down that picture, just FYI, the only way I would take down that picture is if we were all mutual friends and me and him used to be together, and now we're not together anymore, and out of respect for her and them, because they're still my people, and we're still friends on Facebook and everything, I'm gonna take the picture down. But you're not gonna have control over my life. That was just an entryway. And then I realized it has nothing to do with the picture. Whether the picture was up or not, it was just they wanted an excuse to fuck with me, either him or her, and they totally got that shot. And I was just really angry because I wanted to say something very specific to her. Like, I wanted to be like, if I wanted him, I could have him back anytime, honey. Just letting you know. Boom. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I would have been thinking clear enough to be able to say that, but I didn't. Because I really do feel like it was her. But in case that it was him, let him know, no, I'm the one that left that situation. So, and I was trying to be nice to you. Which brings me back to the question is, can exes be friends? I think I got my answer. I don't really think so. Because even if you're cool, mind you, I'm cool, that person's not going to be cool, or the person they're with is not going to be cool, or something's going to happen. Like, I'm going to stay out of things now. Like, I stayed out of it to begin with, but I don't think that exes can be friends. And I'm not going to try to open that up, even if it was a thought in my head to open it up. I'm not going to open it up anymore, because I don't have to deal with crazy-ass people, crazy-ass fucking stupid fucking ignorant, illogical. Like, how fucking illogical is that? I'm cursing too much. I'm just gonna put my expletives over here. It leaves me with a fucking bad taste in my mouth. I don't even know what to say. I don't understand, like, why am I getting in trouble for things? Like, oh, fuck. I'm just getting everyone in trouble. I'm getting everyone in trouble with their girlfriends, and I haven't been on a date in forever. I haven't been on a date. I haven't been flirting. None of that. But I'm getting in relationship trouble. I want to, I'm getting the bad parts of relationship without the good parts to balance it out. Like, I am not in a relationship. I'm not trying to deal with anyone's boy. The last thing I want is someone's boyfriend. It doesn't make sense. And I'm not a logical person. I'm not getting involved in that sort of situation. I am just spent and tired with this whole thing. Oh, it makes me so angry. It makes me so angry that it even got in here, So that's my story of the day. I don't know what else to say. And, you know, if there's any moral to the story is, men, don't leave your phone out, or don't give your phone password or your Facebook password to your girl if you know she's a crazy bitch and she's gonna hit up everyone you know and harass them because she's insecure and a fucking cheater and a bitch and a cunt. You know, don't do that. Don't be that much of a simp, okay? You fucking simp. You're a simp. You're a fucking simp. The fuck you letting her have your phone for? 13 times she's like, oh no, she just takes my phone. Fuck you. And on that note, I want to wish everyone a good day. Happiness and positivity and lots of bunny love. I don't even know what to do for my outro anymore. I just got a MacBook Pro, which I won't be using it to edit this, but like I got a lot of stuff coming up and there's a lot of things going on with me, so look forward to videos, maybe even twice a week, maybe. All right, nice talking to you guys. I love you. I'll have to think of some other outro. All right, bye.